Top of the top. What's up, family? What's up? We back. Appreciate that, Clarence. Appreciate that. I just saw a nice comment. I'm motivated. What's up? So now you're only catering to people who are paying you monthly for this. Excuse me, miss. You're late. I've been doing a whole lot. I also have on the front page a section called Unlock Content, in which by the months I release members only content for people that might can't afford it or other reasons why. So please, we are in a time of information. I would suggest and I pray that all of y'all will start to learn more, do research before you open your mouths, because I feel bad for y'all now, man. And I try to come on here and be nice every day, but some of y'all just won't get it. All right? Now imagine if I was damn near homeless and I actually needed the members only. It's people like this that wouldn't support me, but they want me to work my ass off every day. See that? I'm going to let you. Everything is going to be a learning example, y'all. Everything. All right? I want you to see it's the end of an era. It's the end of a certain people, a certain thinking. It don't matter who you are, but I'm going to keep showing you in real time. Let's check this out. Because like I said, this channel is for educational purposes as well. So check it out. So now you're only catering to the people who are paying you monthly for this. I just unfollowed you. Thank you. I wish some more follow you. Hopefully you have a good life. Thank you very much. So you can stop sending me these videos. Nobody's sending you no damn videos. We're going to leave it at that. I told y'all, I be bored, so I entertain nobodies. You feel me? First of all, y'all, if you online with no avatar, that means you're a nobody. Plus, that means you might be a weirdo. But I'm going to show you. It's like this in every chat. This intro, and you know I started early, so I got time. So this is what I be telling. I watch a lot of people. I don't entertain people in the chat because a lot of them are fake. A lot of them are in the chat to destroy your ass and mess up your channel. The whole purpose of the chat is to throw your channel off. Yeah. So that's some people's job every day. Plus, what they don't get is, I'm going to tell them again, you got to be a dumbass jackass to wake up 7 in the morning to tell somebody about their channel. That make you a loser. Do you have a job? Do you have anything? Do you have a man? Do you have anything? All right? The days of your opinion means nothing, y'all. I accept all opinions. I love them. But it don't mean shit to me. I spit on your opinion. That's how I feel. Hopefully you do the same to me. All right? But just remember one thing. When you click on the channel and you tap in and wait for me to come on, who's the asshole? Who's the idiot? All right? So let's go. Now, like I said, y'all, I've been trying to maintain balance. But you see, it's people that, see, it's like an alcoholic. If you're an alcoholic, when you see alcohol, you're going to start getting hyped. See, I'm really with the bullshit. I'm with all that negative shit for real. So sometimes when people come with that negative shit, I get hyped. Like I told you, them rappers trigger me because I'm really with the shit. But I told you, I'm also a changed man. So every day is a fight to maintain your status of peace and harmony in this crazy ass world. You get it? Cause some pop said, it's hard to be an angel in a room full of demons. And I know I'm in a world full of demons. So sometimes I got to get demonic on their ass. That's what it is. All right? Yeah. So let's go. Top of the top. Enough of the BS, y'all. Enough of the BS. All right? First of all, this shit is not about me. Because everything I say and do on this channel is just entertainment. You feel me? Because all I do is talk about stuff I already knew. Talk about stuff that applies, meaning I live this life. When I tell you I'm not no brainwashed fool by BT, and I don't care about none of this shit. It's entertainment. When I tell you it's the end of an era, I'm talking about a lot of old heads with big ass mouths. See, what makes you old is when you will not change your ways. So if you old and you've been running your mouth for 50 years, now it's time for you to shut up. Oh, it's that same old song, that same old record, that same old shit. Lord Jesus, shut the fuck up. We're in a new time, we're in a new day. It's about the young, the youth, the future. Now, if you understand that, you get on the plane and you be ready. Other than that, you just shut up. Because a lot of y'all don't know what you're talking about. You don't know nothing about life, even though you've been on this planet a long time. These things have to be explained, y'all, because when we talk about the end of an era, it's the end of a time. And these people are still lingering around because I told you, a lot of people don't want this shit to end. It's a new day now, y'all. School go back. The world is different. So I don't give a you-know-what about certain people. No, I just don't, y'all. I don't. The Black experience is over, y'all. It was a TV show. Let's get that out the way first. Second of all, your whole life history is based on what? Comic books. Those are facts. You believe in scribble scrabble, all right? So we're going to leave that alone. Now, I had to say all that because we got to get back into it. The disgrace people. So, once again, Deion Sanders' whole family getting clowned, but that's not the point. The point we talking about is what was already said, y'all. Thank you very much, G. Thank you very much. So check it out, right? This is the main thing we talking about. People are just now starting to catch on. They're saying it's Deion Sanders' fault. It's Deion's fault why his son's going through this. So we're going to look at that, how the public's saying that. We're going to look at how all the truth coming out in that situation. And Antonio Brown has been going in on them because he is one of the first people that told us Shilo was trash and what was going. Antonio Brown said what was going to happen to them. I'm not going to lie. So I went into it before. Antonio Brown is just like Kanye and a few others. They tell the truth, but they also do a lot of dumb shit. But like I say, I know Antonio Brown like I know Kanye. I know how to read them. I know when they telling the truth. I know when they being straight ass. So Antonio Brown been telling the truth. Because when it comes to football, he going to tell the truth. And he said that Deion Sanders' son was trash. But remember, in this world, it's called haters. Remember? They took the word hate and made it mean something else. Get it? That's it. All right? So that's one thing. Then we got to go back into GAYLE King because it's official. Her career is over with. She about to be off that TV. But the reason why I'm going back into GAYLE, we're going to talk about GAYLE because they gave the proof on why they getting rid of her ass. Once again, like I said, they getting rid of GAYLE because of all the woke talk. Yeah. Yup. Now, last year, did I not come on here and tell y'all? I said, yo, y'all, woke is dead now. I said, that woke stuff is dead. All right, we're going to leave that alone. I say that for the new people, y'all, that tapped in that don't know no better. Yeah. So I'm going to say it again. If you cannot afford a members only, if it's whatever reason, it don't even matter to me. I have unlocked members only content, which is really exclusive content that is on the homepage. But grandma, if you're old grandma and you don't know how to find the homepage, granny, that's on you, granny. Hey, granny, I got to be disrespectful. Because granny coming here lying, talking about me, charge all this talk about memberships. All right, let's go. Granny, you go on your front page. You're going to scroll. It's going to say playlist. Just look for the playlist, grandma. And you see playlist, you're going to see it say unlock content. That's all the free work I did. All right? Good stuff, too. But check it out. Let's go. Let's go. No, y'all, it's a new day. People need to learn to shut the F up. That's right. Either go to church or shut up. If you ain't go to church yesterday, you need to shut up. All right? Let's go. Disgrace family. Now, excuse me, y'all. I want y'all. That's how, when you hear that saying about that negative stuff you working, it's for real, y'all. Like, I'll wake up and say, today, I just want to relax, have a good live. Here they come. But they don't know I'm with the shits. Disgrace family. Deion Sanders clowned by Antonio Brown. GAYLE King, career over with. Another thing for you slow people. This is an internet show. This is not a Hollywood show. This is not a fucking podcast. This ain't none of the shit you used to watching. This is a live internet show, and I turn up every single morning I come on because it's live. All right? That's it. I got to break it down. Some of y'all don't get it. The family is disgrace. But it's not just them. Now, we got to put it all together. When I say it, it's not just about Diddy, y'all. So everybody tuned into the channel. Y'all already know I got to speed up the day because we get new people. So it's one big family. It's one big thing that happened. You chalk it up as the past 30 years of successful people. Then you draw a line down the middle. And you put some people on one side, you put some people on the other side. That's right. I'll say out of 100% of black entertainers, I'll say maybe 40% is still good. I'll say about 40%. Yep. But like I was saying, all of the celebrities that are still being successful, or I'm talking about, when I say celebrities, sorry to tell you that, but some of the sports players are celebrities too. The key is all sports players that are always in the headlines, they are the celebrity sports players. That's how it works. So all our celebrities are somehow facing these challenges, but you never saw them go through this before. But then some of y'all not putting together like, damn, how are all of them? Meaning all of them, every time I heard DeionSanders' name was always a respect. Always. Every time I heard Jay-Z's name was always a respect. Beyonce, everybody. LeBron. But y'all didn't put together yet. That is all of them. All of them are getting the issue, y'all. It's they just getting it according to their level. DeionSanders was arrogant. He's getting embarrassed to humble him. That's his punishment. Get it? Everybody's getting it their own little way. GAYLE is getting kicked off the TV because they paid certain people extra money during a certain time. Hollywood started the woke movement, but the woke movement is nothing but a disguise, aka they couldn't call it. They couldn't call it. You get it? They couldn't call it what they wanted to call it, but it became the woke. But you know what the woke movement really was, y'all? The woke movement, which was the movement, it was Hollywood celebrities gaslighting their fans online. Yep. Hollywood celebrities, they hate 47, and their job was to teach everybody else to hate them. That was all it was. That was the woke movement. They were calling themselves awaken y'all to this new hate. Awaken y'all to they BS. Because they talked about a woke movement, y'all. But how many people still awake right now? Where the woke people at? All I see is people knocked the fuck out. Plus, most of them are willing participants at Diddy parties. That's a fact. So, like I said, they were pushing this woke shit, but we know the truth. See, around here, a lot of us know the truth. We know the reason why a lot of them didn't like 47 because they knew when he came in office, he was coming for certain people. They already knew that. They already knew that because Hollywood was already being accused of a lot of horrific things. Yes, they were. They were being accused of a lot of this horrific talk was going down about 2018, 2019, 2020, you know, and then the election came and something happened, but they know. See, this is what they know. They know they were popping a lot of shit. They know they were bashing and dragging somebody for a long time, but they forgot. You know why they forgot? Because they thought the man was never going back to run for president. They thought the man was not going to make the elections, y'all. So what happened is they talked a lot of shit. But when somebody got elected, I knew their time was over. But I don't know if they knew that. So what I keep telling you, you're looking at a saga. This whole saga is wrapped up in a 30-year process. Some of it is the beginnings of gangster rap, but it's another segment, which I call the 44 era. This is all under one 30-year umbrella of a lot of fuckery. Get it? Dying, murder, death, kill, hate, jealousy, lust, money, betrayal. It's called black entertainment, y'all. It's called a fucking black community. I gotta say it like that for those who don't get this shit, because one day I will not be talking about this no more. I'm just giving you the real life story that you're watching, because this part of your life is history that you are witnessing, but you will not be around to tell a story. That's for a lot of people. I'm not playing with you. Let's go. So when I told you they put his son in NFL penitentiary, did I lie to you? Okay, you don't got to believe what I said. Since he got drafted to the Cleveland Browns, which direction did his career go in? Did it go up, or is it still a possibility he might get cut? All right, then. No. But when back then, I was called a hater. Yo, y'all, when I tell you I'm really starting to like people, I'm not playing with y'all. It's sad, man. It's really sad. We became in a world where you actually could try to save somebody's life, and then they'll say you trying to slay them. See that? You can try to save somebody's life, and that same person turn around and say you trying to kill them. That's the world we in, y'all. So you know what I say? Let them die. That's it. That's why I'm the way I am right now, because people, we already got the facts and proof that people don't listen, y'all. No, they believe lies, they love lies, and they gonna call you a hater. See, no, y'all, no. And it's only one people that's crossed out like that. It's crisscross. Yep, they all crisscross, man. They mixed up. Y'all was talking about lost tribes before. Guess who the new lost tribe is? They the lost tribe of all lost tribes. Straight up. You know the lost tribe we talking about? The woke tribe. Let's go. Ex-Steelers. Wide receiver. Antonio Brown. Fires major shot at Shedeur in Shilo. Mind you, he know DEION, he know all of them personally. He helped train DEION's sons. Yes. Whole Sanders fam going to end up getting cut out the league. That's what he said, because everybody know what's up. Now, everything I've been talking about, people saying it's DEION fault. People saying he wrong. People saying he used his kids to get where he at. But I already told you all that last year. Before the first Colorado-Buffalo game was played last year, I already told y'all. You get it? No, not last year. Let's clean that up. The year before that. Time going fast. Told y'all already. Now, that man right there to the right, that's the real superstar. That's Travis Hunter. He is the one that got them all the clout. See, let me make it clear for y'all, all right? Because I understand a lot of y'all are stupid and dumb. Plus, a lot of these people in this generation, they ain't even play football. Meaning, a lot of these people, like, I'm just going to be honest, y'all. Most people up until the age of probably 24, 25, they didn't play no fucking sports. Not in this era, they didn't. So a lot of them, all their whole life is sports from TV. Why I say is this. They were trying to paint a picture that Shedeur was this great quarterback. But this man had the best wide receiver in the whole college. Travis Hunter. Plays wide receiver and cornerback, played two positions. All right? And he good at both. But as a wide receiver, he's the best of the best. Okay, for those who don't know football, y'all know about Odell Beckham. He's on Odell Beckham level, but better. That's what made Shedeur look good. So what happened was they tried to give Shedeur all the credit as the quarterback, but they didn't let you know he had a top wide receiver that made him look good. That's why the NFL was, the whole point of Shedeur was, we want to see how good he is without Travis Hunter. What else you didn't hear about the draft? Travis Hunter got drafted first round. The one to the right got drafted way over Deion Sanders' sons. The one to the right got drafted way over his sons in the top draft pick. He was picked over his son. So I told you when it was all said and done, they wanted to make it about Shedeur. But he had already failed. So DEION controls the media. They put it all on Shedeur. How they doing it wrong? Then I came back and showed you the number one quarterback is black. Because they tried to make it a racist thing. Everybody is talking about this. How it's a goddamn shame. How they try to make this shit right. All instead of just saying, we messed up. No, DEION messed up. All right? Meaning, family, he thought the NFL was stupid. You don't think the NFL knew that y'all had Travis Hunter, the best wide receiver in the whole goddamn college? What? NFL knew what time was with that young boy. That's why he got drafted top number one. He got first round. He's straight. But you're going to see. Then what happened, y'all? This was another thing y'all didn't catch. You see that guy to the right? That guy that helped DEION and Shedeur shine? Well, guess what happened? He got married recently. Guess who didn't go? DEION. DEION didn't go to that young boy marriage. Why? Was he jealous that he's winning and his son ain't? Oh, is he jealous because he winning and both his sons ain't? He didn't even go to that man wedding, y'all. No, Deion Sanders is a And I'm gonna leave it at that. He might have used to be somebody, but no, now he's a piece of shit. Because I saw Deion on the NFL Network with a bald fucking head working for the goddamn you know who. Huh? I saw that man working for the NFL Network for years, looking like a goddamn coon wearing church suits and a bald head. He didn't have that Coach Prime gimmick. He wasn't wearing no more big chains. He wasn't on none of this hoodie cool shit. He did it as a gimmick with the young crowd when he understood social media. You looking at a goddamn old man that wanted to outshine his kids, man. Because I told you, it's them niggas from that era. You're going to see somehow they don't want to go away. No, Deion Sanders the same as Jay-Z, Diddy, and the rest of them. Shannonsharpe, the rest of them. Niggas over 55 that still want to be young. That's okay. But it shows they're the ones not wanting to help the youth for real. So when we kept talking about the youth not getting no help, it's because the goddamn old heads was competing with the youth. That's why. All right? It's in your face. Wake up. Monday. We up. No, you don't have no elders, guys, because your elders started competing with y'all. That's what happened. This shit been going on for a minute, too. No, they don't know. Elder don't mean old, dummy. Elder mean wise. Just because you're an elder don't mean you're old. See, y'all was so scared of being old, you turned into goddamn babies. See? People got scared of that word old. Meanwhile, you still old. Why you old? All you know is old shit. You still probably play old ass R&B songs and shit. Get it? You still do a lot of old shit. You look young, but your whole life is old. That's these guys. See, Deion gonna look, he gonna try to be young, but you hang with Deion, he gonna be playing fucking Marvin Gaye in the car. You get what I'm saying, y'all? They want to be young. You hang with Shannonsharpe, that nigga still gonna be playing Otis Redding and shit. No, they want to be young for the clout, the money. Because in this game, Deion had a lot of fame, y'all. Some people can't go without that fucking fame. Deion was the man, y'all. He was the man. Prime time. But he was on the NFL Network for years, y'all. He was a nobody. Deion was on the TV for so many years, y'all. You was not talking about Deion online. You did not start talking about Deion Sanders online until he started coaching. That's why I keep telling y'all, your whole life scripted, y'all. And I watch all these things take place because I'm going to throw shots at some of you Negroes. Guess what? Some of you Negroes, you ain't never had fucking cable anyway, bro, and you ain't had an NFL Network. So you didn't even see Deion when he been working on the NFL Network. With who? Michael Irvin. You ain't even see that. He was working on the NFL Network for years with a bald head and wearing church suits. These are facts. I saw the whole shit. Then I saw him do this. He started getting his cool on. Look at his fucking jewelry. You will see his money wasn't up like that. But you're going to see when he turned into Coach Prime, he started balling and he started trying to outshine his sons. That's what he did. He used them to get in the light. He got his $50 million off this shit. He got $50 million. When he was coaching here, no $50 million. He just got the $50 million. Travis, these young boys helped him get the money, y'all. That's why the shit is sad. It's fucking sad. He used them. I don't care what nobody say. Because if it wasn't for them, his ass wouldn't even be here. Huh? Family, when you got the top talent, it don't take too much to coach. You got the top talent. All you got to know is the basics. All right? All you got to know is the basics. When you got the top talent, that's that guy right there to the right. Trust me. He the type of guy, y'all. This how nice he is. You throw him a pass 7 yards, he going to get a touchdown. You throw that shit up in the air, he going to jump up and get that shit. That's him. So I know what happened. He catch balls that ain't even good. Meaning that shit was a fucked up pass. He still catch that shit. Make the quarterback look good. So people that really know the real sport, know the game, they know exactly what happened. So they was like, look, Deion, stop your bullshit. Travis Hunter's the real deal. He's the one that made you guys look good. Second of all, y'all in the bullshit league, bullshit division anyway. So, Deion, we know you're full of shit trying to make your son first pick so your son get the most money, the most clout. And it's also said that y'all plan is wherever your son play at, you're going to try to go coach there. That's what the saying was. I'm not going to say it's a fact, but this was the throw of Deion plan. Put his son in prison. All right, so meanwhile, the other son acting like a thug. Shilo acting like a thug. Now, let me show you the magic trick Deion played. Deion is a trickster, y'all. You see, he had Shilo with him at Jackson. But Shilo was never good as the rest of them. I heard Deion say out his own mouth, this is my other son right here. This is my other son. See that? He used him to replace Shilo, man. See, his gimmick was his two sons. But the one to the right, let's just say he a bum. So being that he a bum, to throw you off, the best player on the team, this my son. This my son too. No, Deion smiling, nigga, this my cash cow. Got me a cash cow right here. All right? So really, his son, it was supposed to be his son, but this one was a bum to the right, Shilo. So he also said, this my son. So now you're going to see his son's getting embarrassed. Travis Hunter, you don't hear nothing bad about him. Now, the other thing is, Deion, did you really educate your sons? Because your sons are showing incompetency as we speak. How could you have two sons, Deion, and both of them are not looking too bright at all? I'm talking about real talk. This is not a good look at all, y'all, because now people have finally caught on. They blaming Deion, y'all. Yeah. In less than 24 hours, rookie safety Shilo Sanders got ejected from a game. His ass got cut, y'all, and then waved from the Buccaneers. Well, so we spoke about it yesterday. I said, all right, we spoke about it yesterday. So that boy might, I said, both of them might get cut. That's one more to go. Hopefully, Shedeur don't get cut, but the rumors is this is all to make an example to Deion, man. So it's very high chance his Shedeur gonna get cut. See that? What Coach Prime say? Trust God. Family, what does God have to do with football? When Deion Sanders got his $50 million, did he say trust God? Why do people only use biblical scriptures when they're in trouble, but they don't use biblical scriptures to get praise when shit going good for them? That's all I ask. That's all I want to know. Somehow I know all the quotes and scriptures of failure and depression and enemies, but I don't know no good scriptures. Can somebody tell me some good scriptures? All right then. Anyway, no, you're looking at fucking failure. All right? This is what it is, Deion. This is all your fault. Don't put shit on God. All right? This is ridiculous. Shedeur Sanders sees brother cut from NFL team after controversial video. Fans erupt. So Shedeur had to watch his brother get cut, y'all, with everybody else. And people unleashing the jokes. The reason why, y'all, a lot of people know exactly what Deion Sanders tried to do, y'all. That's what this is about. Now, it's not about Shedeur. It's not about none of the youngsters. It's about Deion now. And I'm just going to say this. I think Deion going to get dragged this whole year. I think after this year, Colorado might fire his ass. Yeah, I think so. I already said it. I think Colorado only used him to bring that team back. Let's not get that mistaken. First of all, Colorado was like 0-10. They were having many losing seasons before he came. Before he came to Colorado, they was in a toilet bowl. So they used Deion to get the team back popping. That's what they did. So now they tried to do it to the NFL. But let's just look. Sanders brothers joins their father's coaching staff is my prediction. After all their father's accomplishments in the NFL, Roger Goodell, what they saying? They saying when it's all said and done, his son's going to be coaching with him. They saying Shedeur going to be an assistant coach for Colorado in a minute. That's what they saying. They saying Shilo already on the coaching staff. So you also see them hashtag Roger Goodell NFL. Now look what it says right here. Deion Sanders' children to made a mockery of NFL. See that? This is what it's about. They saying that Deion Sanders and his children made a mockery of the NFL. This is what I was telling y'all yesterday with all the stuff they was doing on draft day, acting like they got it in the bag, promoting their merchandise. See, laughing, joking, buying jewelry, posting on Instagram. They thought it was a joke. They thought it was a guarantee, y'all. That's what people talking about. They made a mockery of the NFL. When don't forget this main part, y'all. It is teams that wanted Shedeur, but he turned them down. I think his daddy said, we not going. What's the team? I'm going to be accurate today. It's one team. DEION said, hell no, my son ain't going there. Oh, shit. It's the Browns. That's the whole point. You want to know the real deal of the whole shit? You know I know he getting stuck to him. This is what I'm going to tell you the facts. He said, DEION, before Shedeur even got drafted, before this shit happened, he said it. Before the whole shit even started, he said this. It was like, well, what if your son gets drafted by a team you don't want? And he made a statement basically saying, now my son ain't going anywhere. And his reference joke was the Browns. Yeah. And his son ended up on them Browns. That's right. That's why I say I've been reading the whole thing. No, y'all. Let's go. I'm just happy to see y'all this morning. What's up? Brown's initial jab. Now, it's funny. Antonio Brown trolling Shedeur. He played for the Browns. In Brown's initial jab, he claimed that Brown's rookie quarterback, shedeursanders, will be following Shilo out the league next. He's saying he next. Now, the thing that make it funny is Antonio Brown actually knows, he know them, y'all. He was training with them. He was practicing with them. All of that shit, he know them. That's what make it funny to me, because he actually knows DEION and his kids. Yes, but he not sparing them. Because I think they try to play Antonio. He not playing with them. Let's go. Now, let me show you what public opinion saying. Let me show y'all one of y'all cousins saying. They need us. They not pro-black. They use blacks. The NFL is not pro-black. They use blacks. All right, family. Is the NFL supposed to be pro-black? When you have a business, are you supposed to be pro-black? No, y'all. The internet is also idiot land for certain people. Yeah. All right. I told y'all already, man. You keep starting up businesses and just sell to blacks only. And watch how fast you're going to keep closing up. Now look at this. They need us. I've been telling you on this channel, breaking it down. So I'm going to show you in real time how Negroes don't know shit. I went into all these different things about how after the Colin Kaepernick and people took a knee. Well, guess what, bro? You might be right. They need you. But you're late, nigga. That was 2016. After 2016, when everybody took a knee and threatened to leave the NFL, that's when they said, you know what? We're going to try some new things. So now it's 2025, bro. That's 9 years ago. Now they don't need you no more. These are facts. You don't buy tickets. You don't pay for the NFL network. No, you don't. All right? If NFL come on Hulu, Amazon, bro, you're not buying the channel. So they know this already. When they put all these games on cable, when they made you pay for all these apps, that was a smack in the face to you know who. Huh? Because they know some of y'all so petty, you ain't going to pay for it. The new world, see, you come from a world, bro, of black and white, colored, non-colored. You come from that era, y'all. Get it right? You see what I'm saying, bro? You still on that segregation shit from the 60s. Well, let me break down to you the new segregation. It's called money. Have and have nots. And if you don't have no money, you will be treated like a colored person from 1868. Yes, you will. Because it's all about the money game now. It's called the have against the have-nots. It's different races of people, meaning it's different species now. You got money people and you got people that's not. You got Freak Nation and you got people we not like that. So which nation you from, bro? Freak Nation? Which one? That's the new world, y'all. The new world is this. Diversity, all. What he don't understand, when he say they need us, bro, I'm going to tell you. They watch the NFL in Mexico. They watch the NFL in Brazil. They watch the NFL in Germany. Everywhere I said got black people. It's very simple, bro. All races watch NFL. Why the fuck you think they go to England every year to play? Why you think they go to Europe 2, 3 times, 4 times? Over the weekend, Notre Dame played overseas. Because they understand you guys are not into sports like that. You guys just smoke weed, listen to whack-ass rap. You be online all day. You don't even do shits. All right? So your opinion don't matter. That's where we at now, y'all. That's where we at. Football was an American game. You guys are not American no more. So, therefore, they don't need your viewership because you don't watch it no more. Remember? Y'all life is on the internet. If it's not free online, you're not going to watch it. All right? Now, that's what I said to the person that said something about membership. Even though I got membership start at what? $3. Even though I got what? Videos to change your fucking life. If you watch my membership videos, you'll never be stupid as him. Get it? And you would have been ahead. No. Certain knowledge had to be preserved because Negroes made a mockery of information. That's right. You know what they did? They learned a whole lot on the internet, became woke, but somehow they still stupid and don't know shit. All right? So you will never play with my works like that. All right? You will never play with my works like that. All right? Secrets of America. The secret is ain't no secret because it's out the bag. Most of y'all are stupid. That's all it is. That was a secret, but it's out the bag now. All right? Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right? Because I got to get myself motivated. I'll be bored. Let's go. Deion Sanders implements new strict classroom policy. So being that, this is what Deion did. He tried to deflect from the news of his kids failing. So he went viral because college starts and he was checking his classmates, or should I say his team. You'll be wearing no cell phones in class. No slides. No hoodies. No, he was acting like a teacher on the first day of school, but he was talking to the football team, trying to lay down authority, trying to make it look like he's a concerned coach. Deion, if you do not make a statement for your sons, I will lose all respect for you. It's almost all out the window. You did this to your sons. You got the $50 million. You going on with your career, and they're fucking getting dragged, bro. Wow. And you only got this job because of them. So it's very simple, Deion. It's very simple. It's fucking so simple. Would you have got that job without them? Would you have got the job without them, Deion? It's very simple. Oh, Deion, why did you go, when you decided to be a coach, why did you go to the worst HBCU in the country? Why did you go to the poorest one? Was it because it was easy for you to go there? Deion, why you left them with that dirty water? So, being that you use Jackson, Mississippi, you owe them some money too. You owe them something. Because if it wasn't for their fucking school and these kids, Deion, you didn't have shit. It's the truth. So what you gonna do, Deion? Your black card is on the line, bro. What you gonna do? No, we know you ain't gonna do nothing because you the goddamn Diddy of football. That's why. All right? I call y'all shiny niggas. That's right. And look shiny to me on that cover. That's what I call y'all. You are nothing. See this action. See Antonio action. All right then. He's not a shiny nigga. That's Deion. See that? Shiny. So you know what I mean? He's nothing but a goddamn Diddy of football, y'all. That's about it. Massa. Let's go. So Antonio Brown knows this. He knows exactly what he did. Now I'm going to just show y'all public opinion because it ain't just me. The former Steelers wideout then took aim at the father, Deion Sanders, claiming that because the NFL couldn't humble him, Shilo and Shedeur would pay for it. Bingo. Antonio knows what's up. What'd he say? It's not even their fault. NFL couldn't humble their dad, so they will repay kids. Told y'all, man. I'm not here to say I told you. Just that people don't believe shit. But I love it because every day it keep proving to me how stupid people are, and then let me know I'm done with their ass. Get it? That's all it's about, y'all. That's all we at this point. The point we at now is either you know the truth or you just don't. It is no more trying to prove shit. Ain't no more trying to argue. Ain't nobody trying to wake your ass up. I really want to knock your ass out. What? And this is why I say you had to pick who you like. So whenever Antonio Brown and others tell you the truth, don't believe them. Even though niggas pay for fake news every day, you believe the shit. Not even their fault. What are you talking about? The kids, man, ain't their fault. What I say, it ain't their fault. Not even their fault. NFL couldn't humble their dad, so they will repay. His kids getting sacrificed because of him, y'all. His big ass mouth. Because I saw the campaign Deion went on. Deion thought he had this shit in pocket, bro. I saw it with my own eyes. From TV, he had them in pocket, meaning they were all co-signing Deion, Coach Prime. Man, it's amazing what he's doing, man. It's amazing what he did to that school. He just turned it around. And it's amazing how him and his sons, they so good. And Shedor's the best quarterback. He's going top 5. It's just so beautiful what he did. All them hyping this shit up. Shannonsharpe. Deion going on nightcap 3, 4, 5 times. You get it? Pushing it. It might have been nightcap when they asked him, what if your son go to a bum team? Something like that. Deion was like, nah, that shit ain't gonna happen. Nah, but my son ain't going anywhere. He was saying shit like that, y'all. So it was said that when Shedeur went on interviews, he was messing up on purpose because he didn't want the job. He didn't want the team. And they said, y'all, I told y'all, man. They said he disrespected the New York Giants, guys. I knew it's up. That's a goddamn NFL team. So for those who know, I mean, a lot of y'all know sports, a lot of y'all don't. But it's royalty in football. The New York Giants is NFL royalty, dummies. Royalty. Just like Green Bay. It's certain teams, whether you like them or not, they're royalty. And that thing, when you understand that Bill Belichick legacy go back to the Giants and many others. Lombardi history go back to Giants. He disrespected the New York Giants, y'all. He doing shit like you were here in an interview. He slumped in the seat like he in school. You know how you slump in the seat, the teacher talking this shit. He was doing the shit we did in class when we were bored, y'all. He was doing that shit at NFL interviews. That's what they said. Because there were teams he didn't want to get drafted at. So that's why I say they stuck it to him. You don't, okay, so since you don't want to play for this team, now you ain't gonna play for no team. That's the part people don't get. It will cause it, and that's why I say it's on tape of Deion saying it. He ain't going to any team. Basically, you get what I'm saying? So Deion they already knew the worst teams in the NFL get the first picks the next year. So they already knew he might be going to a messed up team. But what, y'all? It's better than no team. What else? Maybe he would have got drafted first round. But since Deion ran his mouth, he going to wait till 5th round. Not 2nd, not 3rd round. He going to wait till 5th round. Huh? No, I caught it all. I told y'all in real time. And all Deion keeps saying is, God, Lord, my enemies. See that shit, y'all? It has nothing to do with that. Then they try to make it a race thing. I'm going to tell you again, idiots. It cannot be a race thing if the number 1 quarterback drafted was black. See, the problem is, you get to see all these race games clear as day. When there's somebody famous, it's racial. But when they're just a regular black kid that got drafted first round, don't pay him no mind. If I ask the average person, what is the name of the number 1 draft pick of the NFL this year? Well, you know he got drafted 5th round. Well, who got drafted number 1 of all draft picks? I'm going to make it clear for you. Shedeur got drafted number 144. Who got drafted number 1? That's the only question you're supposed to ask. And if you do your homework, you will see that somehow I think it's a black quarterback, which means it is not racial, assholes. All right? Y'all race cards over with. Y'all talk about racism, but y'all freaks never talk about the rapism. All right? You guys are the face of rapism. What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about? Perverts? Perverts. That's who you guys are, man. Everybody knows this too. So, Brown finished his harsh criticism with a final shot at all 3 Sanders, poking fun that Deion would likely retire Shiloh's jersey soon after his Bucks release, saying they're going to retire the jersey. He's joking on all of their ass, all right? That's what it is. At least his pops will retire his Colorado jersey soon. Why? What else Deion said? Run his mouth. Before Deion Sanders said his sons were so good at Colorado should retire their jerseys. And they never heard of no shit like that in college football. College football, according to my knowledge, has never retired nobody's jersey. But Deion said that his son was so good, Shedeur, they should retire his jersey. That's how good my son was. That's his big mouth, y'all. Talk, 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 talk. Mind you, they know this shit. If his son goes to certain teams, his father gonna be there too with his bullshit. Nah, we not going for that shit. Hell no, we not dealing with Deion the whole goddamn Shedeur whole career. We got to deal with Deion too. Nah. Nope, they done with y'all. I think Deion, they just needed y'all during COVID. Like I said, they needed to sell tickets. That's all this shit was about. So, as you see, Brown joking on him, and what makes it funny for Antonio Brown, he actually know Deion. He know all of them. He actually helped work out with them, y'all. That's what make the shit funny. Which means Antonio Brown ain't making nothing up, y'all. He's not making it up. When you see it right here. After their father's accomplishments in the NFL, Roger Goodell allows Deion Sanders' children to make mockery of the NFL. So they actually, what this means is, they thought they were going to finesse the NFL like they did the black college, like they did Colorado. And using social media for public opinion. So when I tell you how social media is being destroyed, the main reason why it's being destroyed because they also know all black entertainers, all black celebrities use social media to manipulate black fans. They know this. So that's why I'm telling you, man, it's going down on all levels, y'all. These are not my narratives. I'm not the one starting the thing. I'm just trying to give y'all clarity what's happening. In my opinion. No. A lot of manipulation been going on, y'all. So they had to make a statement to let them know they will not be manipulating the NFL. Because the plan was this. Shilo, you're going to get you a couple million. And if your brother gets top, if he get top draft pick, yeah, he guaranteed to get a nice set of millions. It's like this. The top rookie, he's set for life because when Shedeur comes in, if he was first round draft pick, he would get the rookie standard, but his next contract, he will be in a bigger bracket. So say his rookie contract be 10 million. He do good, his next contract will be 30, 40, maybe 50 million. See? They all know this. That's what they was banking on. Son getting that first round pick. He do good. The next round, he's gonna be straight with that 50 million. But see, Deion also looking at like I said, I look at Deion like a regular father. I look at it like Deion looking at it like shit. Shit, if I get Shilo in the NFL, I ain't got to take care of his ass no more. What else we saw already? We also saw a story that dropped that said Shilo had got his Mercedes-Benz repoed. Told you they didn't have the big money before this shit. Deion knew he was sinking. Deion going through divorces, all this shit. They know what's up. Trust me, y'all. Deion Sanders had to take care of them boys. So I ain't knocking him for that. He had to take care of them, but he know these boys got to get their own money because I can't keep taking care of these boys. Get it? Simple and plain. So I'm pretty sure he wanted them to get the big bag because that's less on him. But now you got to still take care of Shilo, sir. Yes, you do, because he ain't got no NFL job. Deion, what did you really teach your sons, bro? They looking real stupid. They looking like you ain't teach them nothing at all. It looked like you taught your sons to be two dumb jocks. That's what it looked like. All right? Why it look like that? Because on national TV, his son showed he don't have no discipline, y'all, fighting. No discipline, no self-control. That comes from home teachers, man. That's called he off in the head. This fool actually was fighting on probation. Who does that, y'all? Who does that? That's what he did. He wasn't even all the way on the team. At all. So you see that. No, it's something mental in that boy head, man. And we're going to leave that alone. Because a lot of people off in the head. But on this one, Antonio Brown is correct. Now, I'm going to show y'all public opinion. Like I said, to show y'all it is not me. But it's people that think like me. And now let me show you this guy right here, sidebar. He was on the same team as Shilo. He's so big, y'all, he couldn't lose the weight, so he couldn't play. They want him to lose weight. He's so big, he can't play, y'all. But I'm going to keep showing you this incompetent shit. All right, so let's go. This what they saying, y'all. DEION, Shilo, and shedeursanders. Be conscious that the devil is always looking to provoke you. So don't let any hater out there that's trying to tempt you into stepping outside of God's will. Stand still and watch God work. Remember, this guy AB could not make it in the league. Misery loves company. Stay focused. So that's somebody on the side with DEION and his kids saying Antonio Brown is a hater. See that? Told y'all that's the world we in. No, y'all, it's called y'all all sissies. Y'all lived in a world with somebody trying to tell you the truth but keep it real. You talking about they hating. Meanwhile, the people that call people haters don't got nothing for nobody to hate on. Now, in some situations, maybe a person just don't like your ass. That don't make them a hater. No, they just don't like you. All right? And the thing is, you ain't no player, so you can't accuse nobody of being a player hater. And there's no such thing as hating on a bum or a dummy. So the thing is this. People try to tell y'all shit, but you don't want to hear it because you like the person. See, the problem is too many men like men. So you try to tell another man the truth about another man, he's going to say, you hating. Leave my daddy alone. That's my uncle, man. Why you hating on my uncle? That's what they're going to say, y'all. That's what they really be saying. So, that's what people saying that just hate. All I'm asking y'all is this, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's just stop the bullshit, y'all. What does God have to do with football, y'all? What does God have to do about football? See, that's the problem with y'all. 1 minute you about football, 1 minute you about the money, then 1 minute you about God, but you don't go to church on Sunday. You always talk about God, but if I ask you a whole lot of scriptures, you ain't gonna know nothing. If I ask you any scripture other than cliches, you don't know nothing. But you always talking about God. Do you see where we at now, y'all? This is what I tell you. This shit is all played out now. Nobody want to hear their mouth. This is what I mean. Nobody wants to hear y'all mouth. The number one talkers of God. Meanwhile, the number one fucking deviants of God. Actually, they're God's biggest fucking enemies. Always talking about God. Meanwhile, they participate in every goddamn abomination that God don't like. That's them, y'all. But the whole world knows now. The whole world knows now. They only talk about God online now, y'all. The whole world knows this shit. They only type out God. They don't read the book. They just type the shit. A fucking joke, y'all. I'm telling you. Let's go. See that? You see any works of God right there on draft day? No, that's them plotting on getting that draft. He told his son put on that big chain. They all let his son wear that. That's draft day. See that money sign? I don't see no God on that sign. Where God at? I mean, I'm not the smartest man, but I see a big ass dollar sign on that chain. Anybody see Jesus on that chain? I don't. God was not with them that day. Why the fuck you think they didn't get drafted? God was not with them, bro. Sorry to tell you that. If God was with them, he'd have got drafted first round, first pick, top of the whole shit. Huh? All right then. No, I told you, God ain't got nothing to do with them. And the devil don't either. The devil said they all sorry, y'all. I told you already, man. The devil been fired their ass. Told y'all that last year. They sold out for money, but then the devil ripped up their contract, bro. That's what happened. I'm saying, I keep telling you this shit. Shilo Sanders weighed by the Bucks. That shit didn't pan out right. We was laughing yesterday. You see all them laughs going, right? This is the face after they realized they were not going to be drafted. This called humility, y'all. DEION did this shit. It's all DEION's fault. DEION actually ruined Shedeur's career even worse. He ruined the shit. Now you see why in other walks of life of rich people, this is why a lot of rich families don't be wanting nobody to know who their children are, y'all. You got the perfect example. Rich families, keyword, that don't need to make money off their kids. They are comfortable in their skin with not letting you know their children's name. I just figured that out with Arnold Schwarzenegger. His son acting on a TV show right now. But nobody didn't know that. They do it on purpose. The ones, see, the celebrities, superstars that are content in their skin, had a good career, they good, they have peace, they money, whatever it is. They cool with playing the background. They cool with letting their kids shine on their own. Then you find out later, oh, I didn't know that was your kid. Oh, shit. But when you Deion Sanders and you from Florida and you got that primetime Negro in you and you like shining, he want the whole world to know his kid's winning. But my kid's right there. My kids. All right? You see that chain he got on? Look at the chain when he with Colorado. See his necklace? You see the diamonds? Now let's look at Jackson State. Let's look at when he was with Mississippi. Let's look at his gold game then. Let's look at his gold game. You see that chain he got on? All right. He got with Colorado, that goddamn gold whistle got bigger, didn't it? Them crosses got bigger, didn't it? Okay then. You ain't gonna trick me. I know money. And I know how niggas act when they get money. That's Deion with no money. All right? This Deion after Colorado money. See that? Son, no, let's go back to his son too. No chain, no chain, no chain. Where the big chains at, y'all? Where the big chains at? So, would they have killed Deion Sanders for him and his sons to be on draft day like that? But see, he didn't understand the NFL was watching it. There's another thing people not noticing. They were so focused on branding their brand legendary. They were so focused on branding, they didn't get drafted. I said it already. But the key is, that's what this piece was about. See the logo, the dollar sign is the logo for legendary. That's a legendary chain. That's his brand. He was so concerned with pushing the brand, y'all. NFL ain't stupid. Because we know what they say about the NFL. Nobody's bigger than the shield. The NFL shield. He tried to make that dollar sign look like a shield. See, he promoted his chain on draft day like that's his shield, like that's his brand. And he's trying to get shine off the NFL brand to stamp his brand. I spoke about this yesterday. But people not looking at how he purposely went and spent money to get this big-ass chain for his branding. And then you're going to see when that shit didn't pan out right. So when I said it's a lot of reasons. If he'd have came to draft day like this, just being quiet, humble, who knows what would have happened, y'all? It's a lot of stuff they did. A lot of stuff. So, his son actually made, Shilo didn't really have nothing going on. He definitely got a chance over his father, and he blew it. All right? So, just letting y'all see. Now, let's get back to public opinion, what the people saying about them. Now, somebody using God quotes, it's God's will. It's God. He's doing God's work. AB is a hater. Okay, well, somebody else said, amen. But this is what somebody else said. And you really think God is pleased with those arrogant idiots? They are not martyrs, just clowns. Bingo. Huh? Basically saying, why you guys always using God talk? Let's go. Look right here. And you really think God is pleased with those arrogant idiots? I told everybody know that. It's Deion's arrogance. This was about humbling his ass. God don't like arrogant. So miss me with all that. All right? So let's leave that alone. So let's go back. You really think God is pleased with them arrogant idiots? Because y'all try to crown anybody, make anybody a martyr or somebody. No, they're just clowns. That's who they are. Exactly. What else somebody said to make it clear for you? Integrity. Deion used to slap women around. Stop it. Yes, I also blame Sanders. He screwed his sons big time. Somebody from Florida where Deion from. Bingo. Integrity. Deion used to slap women around. Stop it. All right? Yes, I also blame Sanders. He screwed his sons big time. And guess what? This is not a social media website. When I go on regular news, I read comments. That's this from. This is not from no social media website at all. So I'm just letting you see this is public opinion. Some people are going to push it as hate, and some people are going to tell you what it is. What they say? Huh? Sound like Deion got a little bit of Diddy in him, right? Don't take much for me to figure it out, because I know back in 89, back in 90, 91, 92, 93, you can slap the shit out of a woman and no such thing as going to jail, because that's what they did back then. Back then, they knocked woman head off. That's what happened back then. But that's what also started women taking men life. Yeah. That's it all started y'all in the 90s. Yeah, it started. Women was getting beat for so long. After a while, it turned into now they kill men. That's right. You don't believe me? Go watch Fatal Attraction. So, what's up, y'all? Good to see everybody this morning, man. Thank all of y'all for pulling in with the energy. We up. What we didn't know, y'all. Well, you want to see they didn't promote it. Kobe birthday. Kobe Bryant birthday. Kobe Bryant birthday. If I'm not mistaken, was over the weekend, yesterday. But something happened. You're going to see nobody gave Kobe a tribute. I seen LeBron James doing this bullshit, y'all. Because I'm the one that said, in my opinion, LeBron James is the one who been assigned to wiping Kobe Bryant legacy off the books. Same way we spoke about Diddy wiping out Biggie legacy, fatjoe wiping out Pun legacy, Tupac legacy is wiped out. LeBron James' job was to wipe out Kobe Bryant legacy. So magically, Kobe Bryant birthday, LeBron decides to go get tattoos because he knows how to generate his own media, like I've been telling y'all. I've been telling y'all this for years now. They know all they got to do is go on Foot Locker, buy a pair of sneakers. LeBron and his family buys a pair of sneakers, a topic. LeBron knows what he's doing. I'm also going to tell y'all this. We'll get to it. I showed y'all this already. Thanks, bro. I already showed y'all this. Of them making mockery of Kobe. This man getting clout off Kobe while he dead. Chinese Kobe Bryant look alike. And the joke is what? Kobe had clout over there. They loved him. They loved him over there more than over here. But since Kobe been dead, this man been making a lot of clout off of him. I ain't going to say money because I ain't count his pockets, but he been getting shine off Kobe. But I also know this is trolling Kobe. All right? Meaning, he could be doing it innocent. But in America, they're going to play it out as he clowning Kobe. Get it? Chinese Kobe. Get it? All right. No, y'all. The secrets of Kobe, it ain't got shit to do with basketball. All you got to do is know what he stood for, know what he was working on, know what he already said. Everything that's going on in the NBA right now, he already said it. When you see the WNBA injuries, Caitlin Clark, he was already doing all that, training them girls to be nice in basketball. Everything you see now, it also has said a lot of shit was taken from him. It has also said a lot of shit was taken from him. We're going to leave it at that. Kobe Bryant was bigger than the NBA, but they didn't want nobody to know that. And they knew in time, that boy was going to be somebody. They already knew that. We're going to just leave it alone, y'all. But just know LeBron James, the puppet, handpicked, selected. He's controlled. And I think they used LeBron to wipe Kobe out. They wanted to like that with Jordan. They wanted to be, when it was all said and done, we don't remember Jordan no more or Kobe. But if you don't get nothing right, just get this right to your head today, Negroes. So everybody else get it clear. Kobe is not with that house nigga shit. Jordan ain't with that house nigga coon and shit. Those are two men who became bigger than the NBA without the NBA. So the NBA said there will be no more Jordans, no more Kobe. When they say Mamba mentality, that's what they're talking about. Mamba mentality means don't bow down. Mamba mentality means I do what I want to do. Meaning I ain't with none of y'all sucker coon shit. I can't be controlled. I'll bite your ass. That's Kobe. All right? LeBron, control a bitch. That's how it works. LeBron was the bitch of ESPN, NBA, Nike, and a bunch of other companies. That's about it. He's a corporate entity. Why am I saying that? Because this bastard tried to take Kobe Bryant's shine again, but he didn't know I know about media games. Let's go. So, being that he knew Kobe Bryant's birthday was this weekend, a celebration, he tried to create a storyline on himself. LeBron James gets matching tattoos with wife Savannah and sons Bronny and Bryce amid NBA offseason. Is that really news? Or is this nigga still trying to get us to focus on his family? I got to call him that, y'all. I'm sorry to tell you that. That's who they are, y'all. I'm not playing. See that you ain't on this? He got on his hat, UN, all right? United Niggas. That's right. Because it's just them, y'all. It's just them. It's just them. They little circle. All right? When he tried to pull a gimmick that didn't work, which I gave that a pass. No. Deion Sanders and his sons, same thing LeBron and his sons. What you have proof of? Failure. What you have proof of? Negroes that will sell their kids out for shame. Guess what? None of this Bronny fault neither. I feel bad for Bronny. It's the truth. Same thing with Bronny. If Bronny would have just played his 4 years in college, graduated regular, everything low-key, no hype, he'd have been all right. He'd have been okay. Okay. He could have been on a whole nother team, having fun, shining. Y'all not looking at it. Y'all not looking at it, y'all. How am I have fun when I got to play with my dad? That's still my dad. How I got to have fun? How am I have fun when everything I do, I got to listen to my damn dad? And I can't make him look bad. I got to watch this and watch that and watch this. So I come to the NBA to still be controlled by my dad. Y'all don't look at shit. I look at the big picture, man. I look at common sense. If Bronny got drafted, went to any goddamn team, pick one. Grizzly, don't matter. He'd have just been a regular player with his peers on that team, laughing, having fun like a young man playing ball. No, his daddy ruined it. Why? His daddy didn't have a life. His daddy was controlled. His daddy was controlled from about 16 years old, man. Those vultures had their paws in LeBron. LeBron was controlled from a teenager, y'all, by big corporations. To make it clear for you, white man. Simple. All right? But you're going to see something. LeBron James made sure he got tattoos Kobe Bryant birthday weekend because he wanted some of the shine, y'all. LeBron don't know I know about media games. But I'm going to tell you Negroes to your face. I don't care what you think about it. To me, tattoos is fucking played out. To me, they've been played out. That's my whole shit. My whole shit is once everybody do the same shit, it's played out. Tattoos been played out, y'all. They don't mean shit no more. Tattoos only meant something when you got a tattoo for a certain importance of shit. Tattoos don't mean shit no more. This shit's played out, bro. If I could take off every tattoo right now, I would. And that's me being a hypocrite. Meaning, I was tatted out a long time ago. And I felt like this about 2013, because after that, I didn't get no more. I didn't want no more. Really, it was like 2011, some shit. I ain't want no more after that. Because after that show, Black Ink and all that shit, tattoo became a joke. It been a joke. So like I said, LeBron wants us to celebrate him because him and his family got tattoos. Let's give LeBron James and his family a round of applause. Okay, LeBron, yeah, your family got tattoos. But you bastard. Did you say happy birthday, Kobe? So LeBron, if you did not say happy birthday, Kobe, you did not get that man a tribute, this is how we know you a straight up hater and you were trying to take away from that man's birthday, and that's the proof that you conspired against Kobe's legacy. But guess what, LeBron? Your legacy's in the trash. That's all you got to know. So I love every chance I get to remind you, LeBron. I told these Negroes last year your career was over with, and I shall continue to prove my point. Because this year, now mind you, gather around, y'all. I promise you this. This year will be LeBron James' most embarrassing year. He will get dragged the most. It's going to be hilarious. And do not forget, the NBA is now on NBC. And Michael Jordan works for NBC. He will be calling the games on TV. So when I tell you this year of basketball is going to be good, y'all. Trust me when I tell you. Oh, you don't believe that? LeBron is getting banged on right now as we speak. They keeping that stove hot for LeBron, y'all, and I'm not playing with you. All right? The Lakers did not talk to him this whole season about nothing. You don't run shit no more. But let me show you what's coming for LeBron. Check it out. I was laughing my ass off. Charles Barkley drops truth bomb on LeBron James' potential move away from the Lakers. He's finished. Yup. Also, y'all, I think LeBron tried to go against ESPN, his founders. Yup. ESPN bring him that smoke. Charles Barkley work for ESPN now. So, Charles Barkley going to be on LeBron all year. He got beef with Stephen A. Smith on his head. and Michael Jordan. I'm telling you, it's going down this year, y'all. LeBron James going to be embarrassed, drag. When this year over with, he's going to retire. Trust me on that. Charles Barkley drops truth bomb. What I said a couple weeks ago. Only people not scared of LeBron. Charles Barkley, one of them. I told you Shaq don't care about his ass. And Stephen A. No, he don't run media no more, y'all. And when I said all LeBron's people going to be off the TV, can I prove it now? Shannonsharpe, his people, off the TV. If a lot of y'all knew about the show Speak that Joy Taylor was on, they all supported LeBron. Joy, Keyshawn, Shady McCoy, LeBron supporters, off the TV. This year, it will be nobody on TV waving pom-poms for LeBron James. I told y'all this a minute ago. Next is all you podcasters. But then again, I forgot Gilbert Arenas likes to co-sign LeBron James too. Somehow he got charges on him. I don't know what that's about, but I'm just telling you, nobody affiliated with LeBron James will have success. Now, I ain't going to tell you no more. I'm just going to watch y'all all fall. Let's go. Now, I'm going to show you what the public's saying. Stephen A. Smith blatantly says, I don't like LeBron. Bringing the smoke, y'all. They're not playing with LeBron. I don't like him. Fuck it. It's beef. Meanwhile, they all his peers. So that I'm giving you the formula how LeBron gonna have a bad year. That's right. He put himself in the box. He should have retired already, y'all. He was supposed to retire before his son came in. But the picklehead wanted to absorb his sunshine. You Negroes don't even get. This nigga stole all the attention away from his son. That's what y'all don't get. Well, his name is, he got my name too, so I might as well get some of that shine too, you know what I'm saying? Because he do got my name. He was supposed to retire before his son came in. Then he was supposed to play the role of the father that supports his son and then getting all the shit he like to do. Do his podcast, talk shit. No, LeBron wanted that shine, y'all. It was a gimmick. I can't beat Jordan with rings. Well, at least me and my son played. At least Jordan's son was a bum. At least me and my son played together. That's him. No, y'all. No. Idiot 101. Hey, LeBron, did you purchase any more Los Angeles homes? I also put out a bet LeBron going to be traded. I don't know. I think they're going to save him for the Lakers show. He's going to be good for views. All right. So anyway, LeBron, how's your home doing? You check on it yet? All right, then. Other than that, let's go. Now, I don't know who this comedian is. Some of y'all might know. But they said this comedian in the middle is resting in peace. They say he dead, y'all. I don't know all the details, but being said, he passed away. He's a comedian and I don't know how I don't know him, but he dead, y'all. So we still looking at these things where a lot of people are passing away under a lot of different mysterious circumstances. And also, we're going to look at the pattern of social media influencers dying. That's an epidemic too. Yes, that's why I say it's okay not to be big. Somehow, a lot of big influencers end up dying. I don't know what that's about, but it's a reality. We're going to get into Gayle King. First, we're going to look at this right here. See that? Influencer Malik Taylor is no longer with us. And that's why that's what makes online so funny. It could be a person online so big, but I never heard of them. That's how it be. There's a lot of people big, but you don't know about them. But that's what I'm telling you. I know a lot of y'all been seeing a pattern of social media influencers, especially the big ones, dying dead. We just seen one last week, right? We've been seeing this for a lot of weeks. Yep. It don't pay to be a big YouTuber. You might end up dead one day. Hey, that's how this shit work. Hey, just like I've been told y'all what? Then I've been tell y'all this shit. We already had a BT funeral. So you mean to tell me I told them BT was dead before they even canceled the BT Awards and the Soul Train Awards? If I say, man, I'm the jackass for dumbing down. I've been dumbing down this whole year, about to miss my whole year. Tell them motherfuckers shit I said already. It ain't what I said. It's the reality that's in your face, but y'all don't want to see it. Ben told y'all they shit was up. And the NAACP. Everything that start with a letter B is fucking dead. How about that? All right? So now I'm going to keep showing you so you see for yourself. Former Today host claims show fired her despite bringing in highest ratings. That's a lie. That's called fake news, Gayle. Stop it. Y'all losing views. It's common sense. Once the country switched over, the viewership switched over. It's very simple. Gayle King may finally get kicked to the curb by CBS. But this will caught my attention what it said. Check this out, y'all. Gayle King may finally get kicked to the curb by CBS. And everyone is ready. See that? Meaning they can't wait till her ass get off the TV. Because everybody know what they've been doing. They've been promoting woke, but woke is a key word for hate. That's all it was. The woke, I told y'all the woke movement became a low-key terrorist movement. Y'all didn't listen. You didn't believe me, y'all. Told them this last year. This is why I told y'all. I said, yo, woke is banned. I said, don't bring that woke shit around here. Woke was low-key terrorism. Why? I'm going to say it again. You are in the only country where the civilians started talking shit about their own government, their own political figures, online to the public, trashing government officials. In no other country could you do that. You cannot disrespect your own country nowhere other than your house. If I say in America, you can talk all the shit you want to in your house. Yes. That's the thing y'all forgot. But they started doing it online. They became a gang, the woke movement. Then they had another movement called Black Lives Matter, but they was all together. Yeah, a lot of gangs. And all these gangs, guess where they came from? California, the home of gangs. You didn't know the woke movement from California too? Yeah. So they started hating on the country so much. This is how they became foreigners. And this is the joke. When we said that a lot of Americans are now foreigners because they went against the country so much. So now that the country is flipping back American, because you know, you did grow up saying, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. Did you not grow up like that? Okay, then, bastard, you was American, right? But now you're a foreigner. Now, mind you, I didn't say that speech. I didn't say that shit my whole life. I didn't say that shit since 6th grade, but somehow I still remember. So what I'm telling you is this. Everybody who was with the woke movement, now they sleep. Because now a lot of people just think they from Africa. They from everywhere. But they don't know shit about this country no more. They forgot how to shop. They forgot how to do a lot of shit. They turn into vegans. They don't even eat real food no more. The motherfuckers don't want to sleep in a house. They like to sleep off the grid. The motherfuckers don't like to wear sneakers and shoes and boots. They just wear Crocs. No, it's called the woke movement. It's called a bunch of Americans became some other people. But the only problem is they didn't want to move. They want to live outside like Cuba, but they don't want to go to Cuba. They want to sleep in the woods like Africa, but they don't want to go back to Africa. So they just became the enemy of the state because now they were being looked at as the people of America that gaslight Americans to hate and be just like them. It's called woke. It's called conscious community. Conscious community is part of the woke movement. Let me explain it to you. When I told y'all what's going to happen, I said Chicago was next. But I already told you before that. I already saw people pushing the shit. Troops on ground coming to Chicago. They come, martial law, they coming to Chicago. This ain't right. Woke movement. The woke movement is also the people that call themselves awakening you with the truth. Get it? All right. I'm gonna tell you again. This is how you get gaslit. If they looking for illegals, you're not you from this country, asshole. You're not an illegal. If you're from this country, you have no business outside protesting with no goddamn illegals. All right? That's the truth. But since you were taught to think every fight was your fight, because y'all were taught to fight. You think every fight is your fight. Meanwhile, nobody fights for you. Let's say it again because they don't get it clear. Nobody fights for you at all. So only you dummies get gaslit to fight. It's called a woke movement. So Ellen was with the woke movement, but Ellen took her ass to London because she ran. Now, the rest of y'all with the woke movement, a lot of y'all somehow are stuck here. And since then, a lot of neighborhoods been flooded, burnt out. Tornadoes been smacking down homes. The woke headquarters was in Hollywood. That was the headquarters. Where does the woman of Black Lives Matter? Where is her house at? California. Where does she live in? A mansion. Okay. So let's get back to the woke movement. Because y'all were getting gaslit by grannies from them 60s. That's right. Y'all were living like the 60s, the whole 2000s. Let me prove it to you. Y'all were still marching. Y'all were still screaming out racism. Even though you was in a time of technology, you just didn't get that. What y'all didn't get was y'all was still focused on outside, but y'all didn't understand this internet was y'all freedom. Because anybody and their mother had the opportunity to get rich online. And when you get rich online through business, guess what? You're free. It's called a tax ID number, which means you can travel all around the country and nobody can stop you. You're free. But you didn't know that. Then again, you didn't care about that, right? Because you were woke. Huh? Y'all were woke with everything except for economics because you didn't understand economics is what make you free. You didn't get that. So instead of you starting your own economical system, you just wanted free shit from who? Instead of you setting yourself free, you wanted free shit from who? Don't tell me you still talking this free shit when you took a PPP loan, huh? Okay then. So we're going to leave this shit alone. I'm saying it for a reason, y'all. The woke movement. Let's go. Now you're going to see where the woke movement at. Gayle King ass going to be on TV. I'm only updating this because I told them last year the woke movement was dead. Now they are admitting Gayle is getting off TV because of the woke movement. It's going to be proven. Let's go. See that? They were always marketed and promoted to us as what? This lifestyle was taught. Was it this much Oprah on Gayle action back in the day? Was it cool back then? Or was it promoted through them? Hey, who was behind the movement of the rainbow? Was Oprah behind the movement? Does Oprah have any kids? Is Oprah married? Look to me like there's a lot of Oprahs running around now, ain't it? Because Oprah ways were taught for 30 years. That's right. Oprah never wanted a man. Can you see the proof? Oprah never wanted no kids. Can you see the proof? Oprah's a fucking witch. Did you know that's what a witch means? You grow up old with nobody. That's a witch. Even when you got kids, they want to come back and visit your ass. That's a witch. Oprah, all of them ain't nothing but fucking witches. That's all they are. Full of shit. And that's when Hollywood was playing hanky-panky with their face. That's right. That's right. They were the two favorite blacks of hanky-panky. That's right. You don't believe me? You will. You'll get it. No, the blacks are the freaks of the industry, y'all. These are the first two freaks. Oprah and Gayle will be considered the first two bad bitches of the industry. That's who they are. You also got proof that what? Oprah was wearing contact lenses, all that shit. No, y'all. They handpicked, selected the two ugliest ones and made them superstars. That's what the fuck they did. All right, I'm not playing with their ass. All right? You were taught and raised to praise them. Now where they at, y'all? Back to celebrities. Back to nobodies. All right? So look. No, they promoted their relationship. It was promoted like that on purpose. All right? I'm showing you this because why does Gayle King have a career? Because of Oprah. If it wasn't for Oprah, we wouldn't know about Gayle now, would we? But their job, woke means brainwashing, y'all. Their whole job was to brainwash the fuck out of you know who. And they did it. The plan was, hopefully, woman in your 50s, 60s, 70s, you end up just like Oprah and GAYLE. No man, no nothing. Miserable. Get it? No, I'm a prove to y'all. Oh, you don't believe what I said? They freaks. Okay. No. You got to thank all them white men of a certain age. You got to thank all the white men that was executives back then. All them celebrities. Remember I showed you pictures with them around them celebrities back then? That's right. So guess what was happening to Oprah and them? Guess what they was doing? No, it's a reason why Oprah where she at. See this? Here go the proof. Didn't I show you GAYLE still taking pictures in bathing suits at her age? Because she has to bust it open. She has fans that know what time it is. To make it clear for you, them white men love some Oprah and GAYLE. They love their ass. That's right. They love them. That's right. Sorry to tell you that. Goes way back. So, that's why y'all generation, y'all still gonna be freaky. Why you guys never get mad at the freak behavior? Why the fuck y'all didn't get mad at all this freaky shit yet? No, y'all color is pink because you're freaks. That's what y'all color is. All right? See that? This recent. That's what I told you. It's the joke on them. They always talking woke and black shit, but they're freaks. What are they portrayed as? Lovers. This is why y'all have no leg to stand on no more, y'all. Now let me show you this. The proof why GAYLE getting off TV. CBS is growing increasingly wary of King and her executive producer. So GAYLE and her producer's in trouble, just like the other day we spoke about Steve Harvey and his producer. Bingo. Don't forget, Steve Harvey time is ticking too. All right, it's all together. CBS is growing increasingly worried of King and her executive producer, Shauna Thomas, and their woke antics amid the morning show dwindling ratings. The audience doesn't want woke. Bingo. That means her ass is out of here. Same thing happened to Steve Colbert. The audience don't want that shit no more because it's played out, it's old. A bunch of people talking their shit, but the woke movement is also being accused of dividing the country. Still pushing division. But everybody else know the truth. Everybody been getting along. They still talking black and white. We have proof of the most black and white marriages now. We have proof of the most black and white kids being born. All right? We have proof through business, many other things. No, it's not about black and white. It's not about black and white. It's just some people are fucking pink and they call themselves black. That's the problem. All right? That's why they the colored people. That's right. They everything but black. Get it? That's them. They also weirdos. I told you, they're their own people. They're going to call themselves black. No, they're fucking weirdos. We call them pink. So, the woke movement right in your face, dead. See that? The audience doesn't want it. So, GAYLE and her producer is in trouble, which means their time is up. The viewership been crashing, y'all. Because they wouldn't stop talking about somebody. They wouldn't stop. So, guess what happened to them? So if anybody got any more questions about the woke movement, anybody don't got a clue what the hell I'm talking about, that's the woke movement right there. That shit got burnt up. All right? It's called Hollywood. They done had no, that shit dead. And ever since then, I showed you all of them in the woke movement being dragged online. All of them. Some of them already left the country. Some of them hiding out. But most of them, they have no Malibu home no more. Jay-Z was with the woke movement. LeBron James with the woke movement. They all together. All right? Are you getting this shit clear? We knew that. I was telling y'all this last year, before the fire, before all that shit. That woke shit dead. No, California, their charges was dividing the country. Keeping Americans divided. That's what they charged with, y'all. A lot of shit. This the whole shit with California, y'all. They accused of being, and when I say California, I gotta be specific. It's really Los Angeles, y'all. So they are the most divisive country. Meanwhile, they harbor the most illegals. Are you getting me clear, y'all? They harbor the most illegals. They teach divide and conquer the country. Hate 47, but love all the fucking illegals that take all you black jobs. The secret of Hollywood in California is they knew the migrants replaced blacks. They were telling y'all, we'd rather deal with illegals than deal with you black asses. You didn't get it, LA? They'd rather deal with illegals from goddamn MS-13, El Salvador, all these gangs, all these countries, Venezuela. They've been telling y'all, we'd rather deal with foreign entities. We don't care if they gangs. We'd rather deal with them than them damn blacks. Woke movement. Woke movement taught divide and conquer. A state where they live in a fucking desert, they promoted for the whole America to be mad, angry, protest, fight, all this shit. Meanwhile, their state has the most fucking illegals that are not American. Teach Americans to fight, show love to non-Americans. That's the woke movement, Los Angeles. Do you fucking get it clear? All right then. No, the truth is, they had more love for illegals, y'all. That's the truth. Because the illegals were used to take all y'all jobs on many levels. Even the rich people, they don't use blacks as housekeepers. They don't pay blacks to cut their grass. Hell no. So I tell you, all of them benefit off foreigners. All of them. They know that in California. That's right. Remember, when you rich in LA, you're not going to let no black person clean your yard up because you scared they're going to break in your house. Remember, when you black, you ain't going to pay nobody to take care of your estate, work in your house. They like to hire illegals. Why? They don't speak English. They can't tell. They can't talk. Smokey Robinson, that's his charges. No, y'all, they are the top conspirators. When I told you, this era, the top conspirators against the people was their own people, y'all. That is the honest to God truth. It's the honest to God truth, and everybody knows it. This is why they're getting dragged, y'all. They're getting dragged for many reasons. This time when the book's written, when you talk about this genocide shit, no, y'all just been through genocide. You just been through genocide. This genocide was done to y'all a whole different way. This genocide was designed for y'all to take yourself out. How? You're going to follow every fucking agenda, and every agenda is going to lead y'all off that cliff for good. And that's what happened. They put so many agendas in the woke movement. I don't got to say nothing. You just think of every agenda they push from 2008 to 2024. You think every goddamn agenda? No, everybody followed every last one. And now understand that all of them are off the fucking cliff. Gayle, your turn. So they were using these platforms every day to brainwash. What was the main brainwash they did? The whole plan was to stir the country up to hate one person. Not hate a lot of people on the same level, just hate one person. When I seen fools hate this man more than Ronald Reagan, when I see them hating that fool more than Richard Nixon, I already know what's up, y'all. So I told you, they said last year, this shit ain't going down this time. We ain't going for that woke shit. They didn't believe it. So somebody had to put their money where their mouth was at. Because all I know, that's what it looked like now. And don't forget, this shit happened at night. So when it happened at night, they wasn't woke at all. They were asleep. I think a lot of them had to run out the house butt naked. Because when that fire hit that night, y'all, they was not woke. Hell no. But when they woke up, that's what it looked like. No, y'all, they already got their shit rocked. Now they getting their jobs cut. They getting their money cut off. Oprah know what's up. Where does she live at? Hawaii. She don't live in Los Angeles. Sure don't. Nope. Now what else they talking about? The house next door to Diddy, Gloria Estefan, where a man has a lawsuit. Who was the lawsuit on? Gloria Estefan and who? LeBron James and Diddy. The story of LeBron James walking around with the towel in the house, that's Gloria Estefan's house, allegedly. So now, allegedly, they're suing the guy that accused them. Gloria Estefan may sue Diddy accuser who name dropped her and her husband. So just to let you know, the saga continues. And just to let you know, LeBron James still is not good because LeBron James' name is still in a lawsuit. The proof is Gloria Estefan. His name is mentioned in this same case at the same location at their house. And LeBron is the only one described as having a towel on by the victim. So I keep telling y'all this shit ain't over yet. None of it is. Family, you are watching the movie every single day. I just gave you the updates. Real life, this was happening. Everybody looks alike. Yeah. The new world is all the women turning to trans men. Yes. That's right, y'all. Straight women are now trans. They look like trans now. That's the new look, y'all. Sit. Family, speak out after 17-year-old shot in the dome during a basketball game. Just give y'all an update on the savage behavior still going on in the Bronx. See that? Can't come outside watch a basketball game. Clip to the dome. Hey, remember time in America where only people got shot in the dome was real criminals, gangsters, mobsters? Remember? Only real people in the street got shot in the dome? All right then. Now you see what's happening, right? Update. Policeman. Look, police. Look, check this out. Man punches a woman who asked him to put out cigarette. Man punched a woman. Woman shot. Told you we dealing with a new man. We in a new world now, y'all. Told you, man. It's a little bit of Diddy and everybody. Freaky, weird, Cassie video. That's the new man, y'all. So you see it, right? Woman slaughtered. Woman punched in the face. Influencer, he's dead. You're going to see a pattern. Meanwhile, overseas, I told you, overseas is more advanced than over here now. They be overseas chilling. McDonald's, Japan Pokemon card Happy Meal promotion comes to an unhappy end. You know what I thought about? Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much, D. Now, let's keep it real, y'all. Let's keep it real. You see how in Japan they still walk in McDonald's and chill, but I'm just showing you the McDonald's to let people know over here that America. Like my point is, you thought they was behind over there. No, they be over there chilling. What else? Did you notice American kids don't even grow up on Happy Meals no more? Did you notice that, y'all? These kids didn't grow up on Happy Meals. You know what that means? They ass grew up depressed and dark. They ain't grow up on Happy Meals, y'all. Told you, they been stopped growing up like Americans, y'all. They been stopped growing up like they from this country. Meanwhile, overseas, they be doing shit Americans used to do. Getting what? Happy Meals, getting a Pokemon card. Just letting y'all see the simple shit. Family, when the last time you seen your kid with a kid meal? Shame on you, parents. Shame on y'all. We talk about the new generation, y'all. We talk about the new generation. They didn't buy their kids no Happy Meals. Their kids didn't have no childhood, y'all. This one thing you know for a fact about this generation, this era, it ain't a generation, it's an era we in. Kids have no life, which means they're gonna grow up to be all weirdos. That's all that shit means. No child mean no weirdo. Mean you're gonna be a weirdo. When you raised in the house up into 17, not going outside playing, not playing sports, not having no girl crush, no dates, not running around playing tag, chase, hide and go seek, not riding bikes, skateboards, buying candy, tater chips. So, when you don't do all that shit, ice cream trucks, you will be weird. That's why a lot of people become older and their whole life they be trying to be a kid again, y'all. Because when you didn't have no childhood, you're going to grow up to be a weird adult. That's what it's all about, y'all. So hopefully these kids will get a life, and hopefully Like just somebody like they just need Happy Meals, y'all. Did you know you could buy your kid a Happy Meal? It's like it's showing love. You know what I'm saying? That's how we know, man. Some of y'all, man, you ain't get your kids no fucking school clothes, yet alone a Happy Meal. You don't do shit. And that's sad, y'all. A lot of y'all should be arrested. Y'all been abusing these kids. I'm not fucking playing with y'all. Next parent I see, all your kids got on Crocs, I'm fucking calling the police on you. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. All right? This winter, I'm snitching on any parent that got their kids in fucking Crocs. Any parent, your kid outside in the cold with no fucking coat, I'm calling the police on your ass. That's right, for neglect. I ain't playing with none of y'all this winter. I ain't fucking playing with y'all. All right? So I better not see no kids walking around in no Crocs this goddamn winter with no coat. That's a disgrace. You didn't know that was a modern day slave outfit. That's all it was. All right? So look, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long today. But recap real quick. DEION kids proved us that they off in the head, but it's not their fault, y'all. He used them, y'all. He used them, man. That's my opinion. My opinion, he used them to get where he at. Because now he's good. And his kids getting dragged, y'all, by the world. And everybody knows that DEION used his kids for clout. Everybody knows this shit. So we just going to go to the facts. Let's go to the facts. Integrity. DEION used to slap women around. Stop it. Yes, I blame Sanders. He screwed his sons big time. Because before he had his sons playing, he didn't get no $50 million check. His sons made him $50 million richer. Period. He would not be sitting at that fucking mic if it was not for his sons and Travis Hunter. Really, it's Travis Hunter. If his son wasn't throwing the ball to Travis Hunter, his ass wouldn't be in the NFL. So stop it. Meanwhile, Travis Hunter was in the top pick. He's winning right now. And Deion Sanders did not go to that boy wedding. Huh? So you talk about being a hater. Why Deion Sanders didn't go to that boy wedding? Because some old heads are haters, y'all. It's sad, but it's the truth, y'all. A percentage of the older generation purposely set out to hate on the younger generation. So when you talk about hating, that was the real hate. The old hating on the young. So then it turned into the young hating on the old. But we all know this is classified under the Willie Lynch laws. That's right. That's our life. Old against the young, dark against the light, man against woman, woman against man. That's our life. Y'all have fucking gender wars, sex wars. Y'all whole life is a fucking war. That's why every war, we put y'all on the front line. Because y'all always war and get wiped out. That's y'all. That's y'all life. The most wiped out on the planet. And the most fired and cut. The most embarrassing. That's it. You see him in the NFL? Who does that? I told you, Deion's sons, I think his sons are fucking off in the head, y'all. He barely made it to the NFL. 5th round. Look what he do. Look what he doing. Licking his lip for what? Bro, you didn't even make it. So you see, this is what they talk about with the arrogance. When they saw him and his sons playing in college, his son was playing in college. They were playing with goddamn big-ass diamond Cuban link chains on, y'all. But what else happened? They didn't tell you that somebody went in Deion Sanders' locker room and stole all their jewelry, stole all their chains. Yes, that happened too. Yes, that happened too, y'all, because they were doing a lot of flossing. Mom and dad, you put your kids in college, you barely afforded it. His sons are playing, trying to floss on your kids, make them feel like they lesser humans. They playing football with big-ass gold chains on with diamonds and shit. NFL said, you will not bring that nigga shit over here. That's not going to happen, bro. So I know what it's about. If they would have been humble and just been wearing like regular polo shirts and just like chilling out with the jewelry and shit, they would have been all right. No, y'all. This what the fuck they be doing. So now, NFL said, at least his pops will retire his Colorado jersey. Because they saying now, only jersey you're going to get retired is college. And they saying, Shilo, you're going to be the first young coach with your dad because you out the NFL. They say they're going to both be coaching with their father. Brown finished his harsh criticism with a final shot at the 3 Sanders, poking fun that Deion will likely retire Shiloh's jersey soon after he gets released. DEION has responded to AB rants before, but it remains to be seen if he'll take the bait following Shiloh's release. And with Shedeur's future in Cleveland up. So like I said earlier, what makes this shit funny, because Antonio Brown actually know them. He was training his sons. That's what makes it funny. He fucked with DEION and them. But I don't know what happened, y'all. He's not sparing them. Whole Sanders family gonna end up getting cut out the league. That's what he said. The whole family. Sanders brothers joining their father's coaching staff. That's my prediction. They're going to be coaching. After all their father's accomplishments in the NFL, Roger Goodell allows Deion Sanders' children to make a mockery of the NFL. See? So I told you they had to get it stuck to them. So now I'm showing you what everybody already said. That is Deion's fault, y'all. Deion is to blame. Yes, I also blame Sanders. He screwed his sons big time. Well, you got the proof from draft day. That's why I love this picture. This is the face of defeat. This is the end of the day when they realized they was not getting drafted first round. That's also the face of Shedeur Sanders, of his father ruining his career, y'all. I got this, son. Don't worry about it, son. I got this. Y'all just listen to me. Dad, I think we need an agent, Dad. No, I got this. You don't need no agent. I got this, man. I got all the friends I got. I got Shannonsharpe. I got people all over. Don't worry about this, son. I got this. I played for the NFL. Hey, son, when you get that check, get your mama a car. Most of that money, I'm going to hold it for you in my account. I'm going to hold it for you now. So make sure you don't spend it up. I'm going to give your mama some. I'm going to give your sister some, but I'm going to hold it in my account. Okay, son? I think Deion told his sons not to count none of that shit. No, y'all. You see Deion Sanders working that shit, right? So I want y'all to just please do this before we go. Just look at this picture of Deion and just tell me he does not look like a nigga scheming his ass off. Just please, man. Tell me he don't look like a nigga scheming his ass off. And then just put in your mind how everything he schemed up, that shit did not work. And then I want you to understand this one thing. When it was all said and done, that nigga ran. That's all he did, y'all. He fucking ran, y'all. That's why I say he ain't shit. I got to keep it real. That's what they are, y'all. One day, we will not use these derogatory terms no more. I promise you. One day, y'all, it will be no more negative talk about people. But when these negative people, you heard me say negative, right? I didn't mean to say that. That's a new word. They are very negative. That's a new word. Let me find out that was a joke. No, y'all call niggas because y'all negative. That's why y'all call niggas. So, being that these negative people won't leave, when they're all gone, y'all, I swear to y'all, it will be a bright light comes over the whole earth. I'm not going to lie to y'all. When they all gone, a big-ass rainbow going to come over the whole of America. And that's going to be the sign that those niggas are gone. That's what's going to happen, y'all. It's just going to take a little more time. But I'm not playing. They all going to be gone, y'all. What I mean is, they all going to work on YouTube. Gayle King show coming soon. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hopefully, Gayle will be retired, man. She over 70, man. Gayle is now going to get into her career. See that? Tell the truth, bro. I'm going to ask you again. Would you hit that? Gayle and Oprah want you to participate in their freak off. You going, bro? Well, just know, a lot of them men in Hollywood went to them freak offs. That's right. They the favorite for a reason, y'all. They didn't get where they at for nothing. Harvey Weinstein loved him some Oprah. What have we found out? Man, I ain't even going to say it. We saw the pictures of Oprah with Whoopi. Man, oh, man. On that note, y'all, we're going to get out of here, y'all. Freaks. The woke movement is over, y'all. Just remember that. People are going to keep talking, but I'm laughing and joking, y'all, but I'm trying to be clear with y'all. This is the thing, right? Just focus on your life and focus on what you got to do, no matter what you got going on. Don't listen to me and don't listen to nobody. Listen to yourself. That's the only way you're gonna make it through this. You keep following idiots. I'm gonna give you a clue what's gonna happen to you. Keep listening to fools. This is gonna be you next. All right, that's it. No, you ain't gonna get caught by the fire. You just think about somehow everything you love gonna disappear. You ain't gonna have shit. So keep listening to idiots like Umar. What's up, Faith? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up, Shirley? What's up, Smith? Miss Be Loyal. Everything will be timestamped. What's up, Dramatic? Carla, what's up? Shout out to everybody that's up. So look, once again, y'all, all the unlocked membership content is for free. It's on the front page. You just got to find playlist, man. You got to find a word that say playlist. Everybody's phone or device is different, but when you find playlist on the home page of Fun of Fame, you will reach all of the free unreleased content I got. You know what I'm saying? That's members only. I'm going to be releasing more shit because we got over 200 videos. So I'm just letting y'all know that. Get up to date with this shit. Get up to date because the world is changing. Black Hollywood is finished. They all done one by one. That's it. The show is watching them be destroyed. That is the show, y'all. Other than that, it ain't shit going on. So I gave my point, but I told y'all he was in prison. People said I was a hater. I told you he was in prison. I told you all of this was to stick it to DEION. Now everybody finally caught up. Even though the draft was 4 months ago. So I'm going to leave it at that, y'all. I'm going to bow out gracefully. Salute to all of y'all. I appreciate every single last person that taps in, hit the like button. YouTube controlling this shit. They got this shit on lockdown. That's right. They made that shit with nobody video move over the weekend. Nah, y'all. Also, it's because black entertainment is dying, y'all. It's dying. It's dying. So when I say, if you're not creative and you're not diverse and you're not original, you're not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always let y'all know. I talk about a lot of shit, y'all, but what I talk about, it might not just be on a cover. I say that because all of y'all that are used to chasing trending topics according to the title and what you see on the cover, those days are over. It ain't no fucking topics. Get it? It's all about what you get out of what you're watching. Either you're going to get a laugh, you're going to get some information, you're going to whatever. Other than that, it ain't shit. So when I say the real content creators and workers now have to perform, and you got to work now. You got to actually make some shit happen. That's the only way you're going to really know who's who. Because it's designed for everybody that need a trending topic, they're going to crash. So YouTube is slowing up for a lot of reasons. When I said after the Diddy trial, you're going to start seeing these changes. After the Diddy trial, you start seeing shit go down, right? It's look like shit's sinking, right? Okay. All of this shit is on purpose, y'all. So I holler at y'all. Just know you don't got to be rich to be somebody, y'all. Because now you seeing rich people fail. That make it worse. So on that note, we out, y'all. One, enjoy your day, enjoy your life. We out.